So, all right, let me just introduce myself. My name is Jidon. I'm the director of here PPIP, and also kita pengurusi pelaksana lah for the EXCOCIPTA, and we welcome you to this briefing session. This is basically the second time, and this is one more time before we head to the last registration. Yeah, so we welcome a lot of questions. But I request you to refrain from asking. Wait until we finish the briefing, and then we have a Q&A. Yeah. So together with me this afternoon, three other rep or chairman, the director of that event. They are going to brief the event separately. I mean individually. Yeah. So I will start with myself, PEREKA, and then followed by STEMQuest, okay, the U Science, and then followed by the NextGen Ventures, which is the Chin, and then we have Lagu Cipta from Astif. So now, Mix, can you please show the slide?
Sekejap, Doktor. Sekejap, Prof. Sedang share, dia lagging sikit.
Okay, that's fine. All right, here to go. So, sound check dulu, boleh dengarkan everyone? Can you see the slide? One thumbs up. Terbuka sound okay? Nanti kita berhabis bercakap tidak didengar sebelah sana. All right, thank you everyone. Let's just get started again. Okay. All right, let me again welcome everyone to this briefing session. So this briefing session is maybe more to recent refinement of the event and some guidelines, etc., etc. And we want to communicate with this with you, and then you also can ask any questions with regards to the competition. Yeah. So, all right, I would like to start by telling you the event is called EXCOCIPTA. This is a bit weird because the name of this actually is Ekspo Kecemerlangan Rekacipta. So ada yang bilang, why don't you call it Expo Cipta, but then when we Google, this Expo Cipta is new because we are in the process of filing IP for this brand. Yeah. All right. So this Expo Cipta comprises of many events. Yeah. So there are 4 competition events. One is PEREKA. Later I will dive into this. What is this PEREKA? This is our conventional annual event, annual competition. Yeah. So we've been running this PEREKA almost more than 17 years by now. So that is number 1. But I will emphasize on some new changes there. And then the second one is STEMQuest. So the STEMQuest is mainly for the school, yeah, for the high school, secondary school, primary school, as well as preschool. So later your science will brief on this. The third one is called NextGen Ventures. This is basically a pitching competition, and later PKLI will explain as well. And new in the game is Lagu Cipta. Lagu Cipta is a competition based on this creativity from the School of Arts and Creative Technology, Astif. Yeah. All right. So the date has been fixed, which is 31st July to 2nd of August. Okay, 2024. So the setting up the booth, etc., will be done prior to this date, and 31st is already the judgment day. Yeah. And 2nd of August, we have dinner at night, and that is basically the award ceremony session. Okay, and we have also fixed the venue that is in Dewan Kuliah Pusat UMS. That is the largest building here in UMS, where we can house in one similar event, when we remove all the partition, easily more than 5,000 in our estimation. Yeah. So those are the things. And in addition to this, we have many exhibitions. Yeah, because we invite corporate, government agencies and companies to do exhibition. And we also have pocket talks around the arena. So basically what we are trying to set up here is similar with the IENA, Germany, if any of you have experience attending this event. So basically EXCOCIPTA is like the IENA Germany version. The only thing the Germany didn't have is the singing competition. Okay, in Germany they have this pitching competition, innovation, research, as well as for the school, but they don't have the singing. So we are the newest, I mean, in the brand new innovative way of presenting, because I myself have attended many competitions, and I thought it's going to be interesting if we have, singing during the break of the judging, to have the arts competing. So that is the idea. And then it's going to be like a carnival, and we invite the public as well to come, and so that the public can have the opportunity to see the products and make linkages, etc., etc. So that is basically the idea of EXCOCIPTA, and we look forward for this. And then we would like to emphasize that the closing date for the registration is end of this month, which is a few more days. Yeah, a few more days. So we hope that everyone pay attention to the date, and then do your submission. And if you have issues, of course, contact me anytime. All right, next slide, please. So yeah, this is what I have explained more detail now. For this EXCOCIPTA, for Rekacipta PEREKA now, I would like to just mention their research and innovation competition, STEMQuest Ignite, innovation amongst the preschool, primary school, and secondary school, NextGen Ventures, business pitching, and Lagu Cipta is song composition. All right, and we aim, because we noticed in West Malaysia, Semenanjung, and other parts of the world, they have big events like ITEX, MTE, Pecipta, etc., etc. But we don't have one in Borneo, and we have this so-called vision to have a big event in Borneo, and UMS is like making this event possible. So that is the vision here, and we can have more fun on this island. All right, next. All right, so I would like to start by emphasizing the new thing in PEREKA this year. In the commencement of this PEREKA, we used to have two big categories, which is innovation and research. But lately, I think 5 years back, we only accept innovation. But starting again this year, we accept innovation and research. So what is the difference between these two? Innovation in mainly you are talking about you are having your intellectual property, because you have maybe a device, you have a process, or you have a service. But research is more to like many fundamental, new discovery, etc., etc. So that is the new thing now. Why we in the management decided to do this? Because of the changes at the national and international level. Why? Because at the national level, research also has been accepted, competing among all these competitions. So that's why if we limit only to innovation, then we think we limit the opportunity for our lecturers, the public, to compete to a higher level. Yeah. Okay. So that is the idea here. We have innovation and research. And next, next slide. One more press. Okay. So the level of this competition is international. Yeah. So it is an international level because we open this to all over the world. So we're looking forward for participation from all over the world. And whenever you report this is basically an international level of competition. Yeah. Okay. Next. So there are 10 clusters. So there are 10 clusters. number 1 is energy. Number 2, business and financial services. Number 3 is smart technology and system. Number 4, culture, arts, tourism, agriculture and forestry. Number 5, number 6, education. Number 7, medical and healthcare. And number 8 is environment and biodiversity. Number 9, smart cities, transportations and artificial intelligence. And number 10 is water and food. So where do we get all this? We actually benchmark with the national level and international level competitions. Yeah. So oftentimes these competitions have this type of categories, so that when we, everyone that compete here, they know they're being judged at this level and they can compete at a different level. So that is the news here. So, however, one thing, if you find that none of your your work, none of this fit to this category, please contact us so that we can advise you which category is the best suited to your title, to your project. Yeah, in case you find it's hard to decide or you don't know which category you want to go. Okay, next. All right. So, in light of the acceptance of research category, so we also have revised the evaluation criteria so that that is fair for everyone. Okay, so meaning to say the innovation and the research can compete. We don't separate innovation and research. Yeah, this is all competing in the clusters that we have provided. So the rubric here, the distributions of the evaluation, number 1 is originality and creativity. So again, when you present, make sure your videos, or if your posters, you have all these criteria in your posters. Yeah, so easier for you to explain, and the judge can see each of these components when assessing you. Okay, originality. Number 2 is technical feasibility. Technical feasibility. So meaning to say, if you have already patented, you have already published it, or anything that can convince the technical feasibility, this is how you now get the merit. Yeah. So this is how you put, but we don't put like you must have IP like what we have done before. So hoping that now this type of rubric give everyone a good chance to compete. Yeah. All right. Number 3 is impact and application. Impact and application. Now, for example, if you have impacted the community or industry, if you have already licensing, transport, etc., this is the place. But again, if you're from research category, for example, then you have to now convince why you think your work is impactful and it ready for certain application. All right, and then number 4 is the presentation and communication. This is always again being judged. So we put this, so that 15% there. And number 5 is sustainability and ethical consideration. And now always this is kind of by default criteria in whatever we do. So we also put in this assessment, sustainability. So you have to now check how sustainable your work and provide evidence, a supporting document that your work is indeed sustainable or ethical consideration. Yeah. Okay. Last but not least is collaboration and teamwork. So we also noticed that in making a good product or research, you need to have a good teamwork as well as collaboration. So if you're collaborating locally, internationally, that's going to be the advantage for this competition. All right. Okay. Next. So awards and prizes, we're going to be again following the setup of AINA Germany and also ITEX. We give medal, certificate, and special award. So for the special award, we follow the AINA and as well ITEX approach, where we will invite companies, sponsors, to give out the special awards. Yeah, and the practice is usually this company is going to be among the judges, and they will choose which of these product actually gets the special award. So, and oftentimes, or not often, it's always, it has to be like the gold medal that get the special award. Yeah. So this is a good, believe a good news, because we want your work get due recognition, not only within the organizer but outside the organizing companies. Yeah. All right. Next. So the entry fee. So we have now refined in comparing with others and looking at the cost that we have to bear to organize this event. So this is the final cost fee. Internal UMS 400, because we have two modes. One is physical, then second one is virtual. And then for external non-UMS, okay, maybe from other universities, from Poly, from etc., slightly more expensive, 700, still among the range in all other use. This is like similar with UMP, and I think slightly cheaper than the USM end of this year competition. Yeah, so we do virtual. So virtual will be submission. You're going to be required to submit your video and poster, and there will be a judging session as well. Yeah, because we're going to organize like you presenting. There's a Q&A from the examiners. So because this is our way of making it slightly different from the common practice in other universities, where when you go for this virtual, basically, you just submit a video and there is no Q&A session, and we feel not satisfied when there is no Q&A. All right. So internal 300 UMS, external 300. We make it cheaper, but if you come from international, okay, you use different currency, etc., then the fee is slightly expensive, 800, but relatively still a lot cheaper compared with other competitions. Yeah. All right. Okay. Next. So this is how to sign up or log into the system, the registration. So we have revised this system from previous SMPPI, because the old one, it was only internally. So this is done by our Jabatan Digital Department, and they help us to construct this. And now I just browse through, because we can give you the manual how to do this, but I just want to highlight certain big things that you must do in order for you to access the system successfully. Next. Okay, the first one here is to do the sign up. Or even though you are already like a UMS staff, for example, yeah, and you put your thing, the system will not accept, because actually you still need to sign up first. Because we receive many questions why they cannot log in. And when we ask, have you signed up? Not yet. And when they sign up, then things went smoothly. Yeah. All right. Next. So once you get into the system, you just follow according to the detail ask, non-UMS and UMS, and you fill up your information. And if you are from UMS, you need to use UMS email. And for external non-UMS, then you use your official email as well. Yeah. Okay. Next. So these are the dashboard look like. We just need to click the new registration, the new register there. Next. This one I just quickly pass through because it's very straightforward. Okay, this mode is you add remove members. So I would like to highlight here that you need to put this complete name here, yeah? Because if later you have change of name, we're gonna charge you. Okay, so make sure if, for example, the members have salutation, professor, for example, he said professor, if you want to put like that, you put like that. Because some people, they just put their, the name without all these titles. So we accept any of those, yeah? If you say, I want to just put without the titles, that's fine. If you want to put your titles, also fine with us. But what is not fine is when we already print out and you ask us to change, that is chargeable, yeah, that service later on. Okay, next. All right, now once everything is okay, you look at the classification, the clusters that we have just mentioned, you choose any of your preference, and then you go to draft, next. And again, you will be going here. They ask you to do the payment. Okay, the payment here, because we now have multiple registration sources. So internal UMS, if you have grant, then you just follow the grant procedures, yeah? And then the system will direct you to how to do it. So if you don't have grant and you have to pay, now you have to pay according to the option that is given. Here we already asked our treasurer, Bursat, to give us the procedure. And if you are from entity like other universities, poly, etc., and you want the payment from the poly to UMS, you need to click the LPO there, and we will deal with you manually, so that we can have the, because we understand once the LPO system is used, it may take some time, etc., etc. So that's why we need to get the information. That make sure your names, everything's are given properly there. Yeah. All right. Once everything is there, you have it, and then now you can click the submit. Yeah. Next. So the payment type there is given there, the online transfer, etc. And then yeah, that's it. Thank you for your attention. So this is our photo last year. We compete in Germany and we brought some marks for the university. So that's all from me. So no question yet, because now I'm inviting STEMQuest from U Science to present on the slide from them. So over to Tuan Haji. Next, maybe you need to log out and log in again. I mean, exit the screen. Okay, while the transition to new presenter, next presenter, Timothy asked a very good question. What is the difference physical and virtual? So the virtual is you submit the online submission. Yeah, you need to submit a video and poster. You don't have to come, and there will be a virtual assessment procedure. Okay. And whereas for physical, you need to come physically to the venue, But when awarding and looking at the marks, they're all the same, yeah. So we don't have like separate award for virtual and separate award for physical. No, they're all the same. And so far, we don't limit the numbers of members. We leave this trust to the team, because you will include only the relevant parties in the competition. So we don't limit for now. Okay. Yeah, that is the answer. All right. And mix, you can stop the share screen. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, you guys, if you have any question, you can type in the chat, yeah? Type in the chat so that we look at it and you can address the questions. Okay, thank you to the Priscilla. We take note of that issue. Mix, later we take note, we find out what is the issue faced by Dr. Priscilla Sek. To Dr. Ravida's question, yes, that always happen like that, yeah. So you have to choose only one cluster. So my advice is you look at the rubric which rubric, I mean, the score you think you get the most for each of the category, the most suitable, and you choose that one. But only one. Right. Okay, Dr. Chan, the judging session start from 31st July and continued on to 1st of July, August. So it's 2 days. Oftentimes, based on our experience, because we anticipate about 300 to 400 participants just for the PEREKA. So usually it takes 2 days to finish this. So that is our estimation. And if the judges want extra time for the assessment, we allocate time for that in the morning of 2nd of August. But it has to be finished by 2nd of August because in the afternoon, the venue will be cleared up for the dinner event at night, because we do the dinner at the same DKP, yeah, because we don't have a bigger venue nearby that can house maybe nearly 1,000 people, yeah. So the answer for that one is we will ask the participant to stay. So if you get 2 stickers, meaning to say your judgment session actually has been completed. But even so, because we will allow the judge to come and re-examine in the event that they have some clash of opinion and they want to ask again the participant, yeah. So IUNA Germany is like that. That is how the IUNA Germany is already like done, but then the judge come again for certain verification, because they really want to choose which one is, for example, the best for the category lah. Alright, belum lagi Max? Yeah, sometimes this a bit slow. Hope you guys have patient. Take the opportunity to.
Sudah, Prof.
Okay, mantap. Terus saja when Tuan Naji Yajizawawi is ready or dia punya rep. By the way, ada yang from the school kah dalam session ni? Ada from schools or planning to do, or you want to tell your friends, teachers? Yeah, thank you, Pejabat Akademik PPIB. Yes, the answer is yes, because in any presentation, you need to highlight all the evaluation criteria, yeah? So you explain there, and if you have any supporting document, you need to get it ready. So if you present, for example, the physical, visual, and then you must include the evidences lah. For instance, if you said you have collaboration with this company and so, you might need to show your letter, like LOI. If you publish a paper together, like that, you show the name there. If you have signed MOU, like that. And if you have worked with communities, you show the photos or short video of that activity, that kind of supporting documents when you present that particular criteria, yeah. So when you design your poster as well, make sure you present, you have that component. So I advise you to present your poster so that it appears, I mean, all the criteria that being assessed are there in the poster. So how you organize it, it's up to you. Yeah, maybe you have your main product as a main center of the poster, and then you know, all the criteria you put next to that. So we leave that creativity. And but more importantly, when you present it, you must highlight each of the component, because that's how the judge gonna be paying attention and what score they give you. Yeah. So welcome yang baru datang. I see Prof. Sabaria, Prof. Balan, how are you?
Assalamualaikum Prof, boleh tanya soalan verbally?
Oh boleh, lagi bagus.
Prof, saya Kristina dari FPSK. Just nak confirm lah, it will be my first time joining.
Okay.
Kalau if I want to submit an anatomical model lah under education cluster, do I have the option of submitting it as a, like macam Prof cakap, as a poster with the concept, or I have to submit the model, physical model prototype itself?
Okay. The answer is usually to get the jury's attention and clarity in your presentation, something that you can show is better. That is preferable. However, if you find that is difficult and takes time to do, so you might just present in the form of poster. Better still, if you have a video, that is at least I recommend instead of just poster lah. Okay, if you have the device that your display your exhibits, pilihan utama. But if you don't have, maybe you have recorded video to show it. That is my second recommendation. But if even that you don't have, then at least you put in the poster lah. Yeah.
Baik, faham Prof. Takut tak sempat siap je.
Itulah.
Terima kasih.
Alright. Alright, kita masih ada lagi tunggu presenter berikutnya. Take this opportunity to ask question tentang PEREKA dulu, with regards to PEREKA. If ya ini if nih susah nih. Maybe we put the school later, okay, and can we invite NextGen Ventures dulu, because for the lecturers especially, these two are your most relevant lah, PEREKA, the NextGen Ventures, and singing. The school is for the school audience lah. So I'm not sure. Can I just see the hand daripada teachers? Adakah? Alright. Kalau tiada teachers, I think over to PEI, if you are ready, PEI. Alright, here we have Dr. Chin PEI, Deputy Director of PKLI, and the Tekong, the Director of this NextGen Ventures. Over to you, Dr. Chin.
Thank you, Prof. Didon. A very good afternoon to all my colleagues. Before that, let me share about my briefing on the NextGen Venture lah. Okay. Allow me to share my screen. Nampak juga bahkan cuma
loud and clear.
Okay, so let me start. Hi kawan-kawan semua. Maybe I mix lah kan. So maybe before we start, let me ask a few questions. Okay, so are you a maths researcher and innovator? you're having an IP or ready to register IP. And the IP maybe readiness, technology readiness, at least 5 lah. And you are very eager to showcase and commercial your product. So that's the good news. So come on and join the NextGen Venture. So this competition is actually the first university pitch competition. So this platform actually allow academic innovators seperti kawan-kawan semua to showcase and commercialize your IP to the potential industry stakeholders and investor. So tujuannya, because kita kan buat banyak academic discovery, kita ada produk, cuma we don't know how we can make it a business model, and maybe our product can be a real world solutions for the community. So this is a chance for us to maybe think about our product and how we can fit to our real world. Who can join and who should join this competition? So researcher, maybe boleh jadi postgraduate students with the supervisor, and also inventor who have registered or ready to register IP, and your product at ALR 5 and above, and you're eager to showcase and pitch lah. So why you should join? Of course, during this pitching, kita akan invite industry, entrepreneur and professional to judge the pitching. They may be the future investor. And then it's also allowed pensyarah to give exposure and publicity for your IP and your business concept. Also able to let you access to your funding opportunity. We never know when we pitch, maybe that idea can be judges punya friend, punya company yang interested, it can be like that. So it's a very good chance for us to really showcase and expose this funding opportunity. And it also let our IP and business strategy to grow. So this is the things, thing yang akan galakkan orang ikut lah. So actually we have 5 teams in this competition. Mungkin mereka different sikit. Di sini kami spesifik 5 tema lah. First we have agriculture and aquaculture, and then we have food and cultural, downstream manufacturing, smart technology and education. So we have 2,000 cash prize for each of the best venture in each category. So the deadline for this competition, cepat-cepat lah, submit saja, submit dulu. So it's end of this month, so 30th June. And then we have a panel of judges. So after pensyarah sudah submit, kami akan evaluate semualah dokumen-dokumen pensyarah. We have judges, we have industry judges. So these judges will also be in the physical pitching judges also, right? And then shortlisted participant, will be announced, and then kita akan bagi slide template for them to ready for the pitching competition. And the pitching competition will be, I think, same with the PEREKA, 31st July until 1st August. And then the award ceremony will be on 2nd August. So all the participants will have a chance to join dinner with the potential industry stakeholders and investors. So for the submission, it's very easy. When you submit, you just mention what team you're joining in. In your product, you just mention what's the problem that your product is solving. So what are the current product in the market that fail to address this problem, and why your product has solved this problem. Maybe tell about some unique proposition of your product. What is your potential customer and how big is the market? And maybe you can think about ways to generate revenue from your product and idea. So this is the QR code untuk application form. And if you have any question, you can ask me atau macam mana. Sudah ada juga.
Thank you Pei. I think better terus sekarang lah kan.
Kalau ada
soalan. Supaya masih panas-panas. I
Senang
open
sejak tu.
question kalau ada, So I was just to give more motivation, the team, the Chin and team for the information to the audience. Yeah, they're trying to work with a few government agencies like
Corp.
MIDE and
SME
etc. SME Corp. Okay, to link you, so that you can really develop the business together with this ecosystem lah. So this is a new level. That's why you want to separate this from the PEREKA, because this league is different. You have the product already and you want to do the business. So that is this category lah, this competition. So well done, team. Any question? Please ask question, Kelano.
So far ada 4 participants sudah atau Prof Jidon?
Oh, well done. Biasa kita punya orang last minute tuh.
Itulah.
Last minute, three days before then. I just encourage everyone to apply now because I worry our system cannot cope up if it's like, towards the end. So please, because we don't have plan to extend the date, ya. Okay.
Ada sijil, ada. We will prepare the sijil totally, ba? Yang penting itu cash ba, yang mau attract orang itu yang.
Dr. Oliver ni sudah bertanding Innovation Seri 2.
Nah,
so he is charge up sudah ni.
So sebab kita kan sekarang mau IP mau duit, so maybe ini price boleh apply for the IP. How about the fee? Actually in our poster, after the participant have been shortlisted, we baru ask the participant to pay 100 ringgit only. Only the shortlisted. Ada soalan sudah, Prof. Jidon?
Yeah. Okay, maksud itu, just elaborate your answer, ya. So meaning to say, all the participant, you just sign up, register, and they don't ask you to pay. And then once everything has filled up, then the secretariat will evaluate, they will send your submissions to juries, and they will say, okay, this masuk. Because all of these participant that is selected, you're going to be doing the pitching lah. And then you pay that 100. I think that is physically. I thought we think that is more reasonable for the participant lah. So this is just to encourage more ideas. Just throw your crazy ideas. Who knows, it gets selected. And we thought 100 is very, very nominal. Alright, kalau tiada soalan, we move to the next presenter. Thank you, the PPIP. The next one is Lagu Cipta. So Lagu Cipta is brand new. The KPT really like the idea, and we are waiting for the KPT to do something with the Cipta, etc. Yeah, but the TAC has already initiated some communication with the ministry with regards to the Cipta. This is a little bit of information to all lecturers lah. Okay, let's invite daripada Astif. I believe ini pun banyak. We receive a lot of question with regard to this. Sementara menunggu transition tu, if you have any question, just ask, orally better, or you want to type also better, also good. Alright, ada sudah? Okay, over to Mr. Andrew or the punya wakil. Silakan. Alright, masih lagi sedang diurus-urus. We still open now. Apa nih, Q&A kalau ada menanya. Whenever it's ready, Mix, you just shoot up the slide and minta Mr. Andrew untuk present.
Selamat petang, Prof.
Ya,
Mungkin kita boleh pergi ke STEMQuest dulu, Prof.
oh oke, boleh kalau sudah ready. Kita minta walaupun tiada guru-guru present saja, because we gonna show this video because it's being recorded. Banyak yang mau datang tapi tidak dapat datang, Bani. Macam guru-guru, so we will give the link lah. I mean this session. That's why kita minta semua untuk bentang, walaupun mungkin tiada guru. Silakan.
Mana ada orang ini? Tadi ada.
The technical issue. Sorry lah, audiens semua, kita bersabar. Kamu minum-minum kopi, cari-cari ide apa mau tambah baik you punya pertandingan. Sementara sistem kita ini lah, internet kadang-kadang kan slow sedikit. Okay, Dr. Priscilla, video, okay, we might need to update the website, all this information. Video is short, yeah, usually is not more than 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes only the video. Yeah, so it's, so presentation also very short. Usually the time for presentation is only 5 minutes. This is what we're gonna tell the judge lah. 5 minutes for presentation and question maybe 10 minutes Q&A. That is for the physical. So okay, for the virtual later, you're going to be presenting, and then it's up to the presenter for virtual. Yeah, you want to present it during the time, or you have a pre-recorded. We recommend a pre-recorded so that if there is any issue, we can just play it, and then we have the Q&A session. Masih stuck lagi? Yes. Video presentation is only 5 minutes. And time for the presentation is 5 minutes. But usually it depends on, maybe your jury is a little bit flexible. But what we tell the jury is we give the presenters 5 minutes to present and about 10 minutes for the Q&A. That is the physical. So virtual, you're going to be presenting maximum 5 minutes and followed by the Q&A. So, okay, STEMQuest, are you guys ready? So, we
Halo,
open.
selamat petang.
Ya,
Mungkin Puan Saida kalau ada di dalam boleh mulakan.
oke, silakan Puan. Sana. Alright, hello, testing sound. Nanti kita berpanang-panangan jadi. Ah, ada wakil U-Science? So, kalau tidak kita terus just shoot your question ya. We take this opportunity supaya tidak rugi masa.
Halo Prof, Puan Saida baru inform dia punya laptop lagging, dia tidak dapat masuk.
Oh, alright. So, oke, mungkin kita teruskan dengan yang lagu cipta. Alright. Habis sudah soalan ini kan? Nah, coba kamu cari lagi soalan sementara menunggu diorang ini muncul. We give 3 menit macam tu. Kalau mereka ada isu tidak dapat, then we'll end the session. We don't want to hold you. Maybe they will record and pass to us the recording lah. So just to give an overview, the Lagu Cipta is a new idea from the university. So it's open for everyone also. Tapi ini mereka kena cipta lagu and they have to sing. Ada sudah? Yes. Go ahead. Teams ini kadang-kadang dia agak berat nih. That's why certain computer maybe menghadapi masalah ya. Dia tidak boleh angkat. That's why they slow sedikit. So next time kami akan guna Webex. Kalau dapat yang lain oke, cantik sajalah. Kalau komputer laju nih tidak masalah. Oke, saya akan bercakap-cakap bagi idea mana tahu orang kamu ada sekitarnya apa, dan I give anulah sementara penganjur berkenaan muncul. Ya. Okay, the time. The time is 5 minutes, yeah. Let me. Alright, dia macam ni. Two others, they have difficulties in joining the session. So okay, I will ask them to maybe we set up a different time lah. Yeah. So now today is focusing on the PEREKA and NextGen Ventures. So we are towards the end of our session. So again, I open the session for Q&A. If you have any question. Ada soalan lagi? Okay. Okay, thank you, Dr. Chan. For the virtual, okay, we will ask you to submit videos as well as now there is a presentation session. So we will have an online session where you will present, but in the event of you cannot make it, we will use your video, yeah, for assessment. So for video lah, because we don't know about that's why we anticipate for virtual, we may have a technical difficulties like this. So what we want is first, we're gonna have a virtual session. You're gonna present, and then there will be a Q&A lah. So the time for presentation is 5 minutes, and QA will be 10 minutes. That is for virtual, but you have to submit video also. But for physical, you don't have to submit anything. You just come and bring your poster, and then do your exhibition lah. All right. Hope that's clear. Last minute is not allowed though. So that will be how to say, yeah. Because that's why we want you to add now. But I think, yeah, we'll see the situation. If you have a strong reason, we might be able to accommodate the request during the physical registration, because you will need to come at the booth, and there will be a counter for registration. In the counter, actually, we want you to verify the titles, and you need to verify the members as well. Okay, so that is the time. If you think you have missed or what you have given is wrong, so that is the time you can do this addition lah. Yeah. So after that, no more. You can correction of the spelling mistake, etc. Okay, done, but we will charge, because you know the price of one poster. It's like a one certificate. I think it's about 50 ringgit. The committee has decided last time. Yeah, but no inclusion of names. No inclusion of names. Yeah. All right. Okay, Prof. Fauzia. Yes, dia macam Viva. So you present and then there will be jury asking in 10 minutes lah. Yeah, it's basically like the physical, but it is done virtually now. But you have to submit video also for a duration of 5 minutes. This is the requirement for virtual. Yeah, yeah, the virtual. This is again to avoid if there is any issue with internet, etc., etc. So we will give the video to the judge to judge lah. Yeah. So for example, video from what you have submitted, Q&A maybe no like this virtual. But even if your internet connection is really bad, then the judge will judge from the video itself lah. This is for virtual. All right, ada lagi? Anyone, any more questions? So wishing you all the best, everyone. So if you have issues with the system, yes, slowly, and you guys can contact Mixius. So with regards to the 2 other competitions, we will liaise with them how we can make a video, because this session is recorded and we're gonna make this online so that everyone can watch, especially the teachers and outside UMS lah. Okay. So we have the link here, everyone. You can sign up and we try to get the CPD marks for you, yeah? So do sign up. So with that, I conclude the session and we thank you, everyone. And maybe we can have a photo session if you don't mind to turn on your camera. Boleh? Dr. Pet, thank you, Prof. Pet. Ini starting. Hazika, thank you. Rangkuat FKJ. Alright. Siapa yang sudi lagi bergambar dengan kita? So, oke, lagi. Oke, saya ambil gambar kita ya. Saya akan kira 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Oke, lagi sekali. 1, 2, 3, saya cheese. Oke, mantap. So, terima kasih semua. Thank you, everyone. If you have any question, do contact us anytime. We try to serve you the best possible so that you compete and get your work recognized. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank you.